get started, let me pause the Cool in the Game. We're so excited to celebrate. We're at our last final statewide meeting for the whole school year. I know.
Can't believe it.
Oh, it just came and went so fast. I know some of the teachers maybe not feel that way as you come to the last few weeks of the school year, but we have a short meeting today. We really just wanted to remind you of a couple of things, but spend most of the day celebrating. We have compiled dozens and dozens of pictures.
So many. A lot.
So we're just going to go through a couple of things and then just spend some time, like I said, celebrating all of your work. And I invite any and all of you to take yourselves off mute throughout the rest of the meeting today and ask any questions, make any comments, because it's going to be very informal. We're not training on anything. We just kind of want to celebrate. That's right. It's like Cool in the Gang. Okay, so just the couple of first little pieces of business. We did this last month, so this is an exact replica of the slide that we went over last month. But just a reminder, wrapping up those reports for the end of the school year. If you receive the Arkansas Children's Mini Grant funding, you report through that Microsoft Forms link that we email. And I just sent the April link, and I think I'm going to go ahead and send the May one as well. So if you guys do some projects here in the next week or so, but you don't want to wait until June to get that link, you can go ahead and report things for May. If you're all caught up on the number of activities that you've done for the spring semester and for the school year, then May is really optional as far as we're concerned for those that are receiving the mini grant funding. And then of course, everyone else, all of our swag friends and any other chapters that do this great work, you still report through that link on the website. If you go to projectpreventar.org and hover over the navy blue Get Involved tab and click that chapter reports link, and then there's a button there at the bottom where it says click here to submit a chapter report. So you guys can actually do that any time of the year, all through the summer. And then also our mini grant funded chapters, if you have some things you want to report through the summer, you can do that there as well too on the website. So just a reminder, of course, let me know if you have any questions about that. Leah has been working diligently to get all of the reports organized and everything in order so that we can start sending that stipend to all of our hardworking advisors that are getting that funding from Children's. We're hoping to get those out in the next couple of weeks. We've been on the road a lot, but yes, the plan is to get those out in May. So bear with us, but we'll also let you know once they have been submitted, because I think I've mentioned in the past, and those of you that have done this before, you just kind of get a check in the mail from Children's Hospital. So it doesn't have a thank you card or anything because it comes directly from our accounting office. So we'll let you know when to be on the lookout for that. Let's see. And Tawana mentions the TVCP subgrantees report in base camp. So I think I can see those, Tawana. And actually, once our chapters fill out this Microsoft Forms link that Leah goes through, she in turn puts all of those in the report system that's on base camp. So ultimately, they all end up in the same place. But we just had to create kind of our own way so that we had a better idea of what our funded chapters were able to do. I know that may sound confusing, but please let me know if you have any questions about that. And speaking of the funding, exciting news. It's now available for any school or community group, after school program, Boys and Girls Club, church group that would like to apply for the Project Prevent Mini Grant. It's under that same tab, Get Involved, but we've added, once you click register your chapter, it says that the application for the mini grant funding for the 2023-24 school year is now available. So you can click to learn more. And when you click on that application, there's a cover letter that explains it a little bit better, and the forms that need filled out, and the cover letter explains how you can submit those too. And it also talks a little bit about priority. While we have 50 of these mini grants to give out, and we do plan to fill all 50, and typically we end up with a little bit of a waiting list, which is a good problem to have. But the priority based on our grant funding from the Department of Health will have to go to chapters with counties, schools or groups within counties that have the lowest life expectancy and who are currently without a Project Prevent chapter. So if you have any questions about that, please let me know. But I encourage anyone to apply. It's a very small simple grant, but every little bit helps. I know when you guys are doing so much work, we want to be able to give you a little bit of money to buy some materials and some supplies, but also be able to reward those advisors that work all through the year. Okay, enough business.
Down to the fun.
Like I said, you guys, we're just gonna kind of hang out and talk and share some pictures. So anybody who wants to maybe come off mute and share a story or talk about anything that you feel like was a great success this year, or even if you had some challenges, we would love for you guys. I know we have several that are on live, and we even have some groups of students. So if there's any students that want to share anything, now's the time. We want to look back on a year of events, activities, and lots of fun. And Leah, we don't have an exact count, but we're looking at well over 200 events and activities that have been reported.
Yes.
So
And counting.
Yeah.
And counting.
And counting, that's right. And we have over 2,300 students that are part of Project Prevent in our 94 chapters across 50 counties. So it's been huge. We have so much to celebrate.
Also, I gotta say, because I've talked about it all year and probably 4 years, but we finally reached 1,500 followers on Instagram, which is so exciting. So can that confetti, because I really hate to say it has dropped a few
No.
in the past few days, but I'm taking it that we reached the milestone.
That's
so
right.
I'm
That's
giving
right.
it a shout out. We'll
So
get back up there.
If you're listening now and you have your phone and you are a member of the Instagram community,
Now's the time.
Stephanie would love for you to give us that follow. But before Stephanie started just a few years ago, we had like around 200.
Yeah.
So
Whoa.
I know,
really?
big change.
Not bad then.
And I'll say, yeah, the majority of our Instagram followers are students. So it's been a
That's
good way
awesome.
for us
Yeah,
to
and
reach
they're pretty
everyone.
active.
Yeah, for sure. Just so many things to look back on. I mean, so many fun times to dress up, things.
And I feel like so many chapters have like costumes now. Figure it out.
Yes, lots of good partnerships with your rad friends, other prevention providers. The influencer theme, I think, might be my favorite theme that we've had.
How do
so
we beat
far.
that?
Right.
It was a
I
good one.
know. Speaking of dress up, there'll be some of Poen all throughout the day. The glow event, so creative, so fun. Next Gen chapter, that's our brand new one that we have in Pine Bluff this year. More cigarette costumes. So creative and so much fun. Where are the costumes from? Homemade, you can't find one. So I know that one has come off of Amazon, and I think it might have been Ashdown High School, but for sure, Rosebud High School made their own, and a student designed it. They cut it, sewed it, made it. We have
So
some
cool.
pictures of it. Yeah, so they can be homemade. A Ready Set Record video a couple of years ago, if you guys remember, it was where like the cigarette costume and the girl fall in love or whatever. They handmade that one too.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah. So actually someone's mom made it.
Nice.
Fun
the
conference
conference.
pictures. So we have some changes coming for the conference that we're pretty excited about, and we've talked a little bit about it before, and I've kind of been talking to chapters as we've been traveling around the last couple of weeks, but we're looking at doing not one, not two, but three Project Prevent chapters next school year. So they will hopefully all be like 3 weeks in a row, hopefully still in November, but one in Central Arkansas, one up around Harrison in north to kind of northwest, where we have a lot of chapters around there. I know that's very hard for some of you to travel all the way down to Little Rock, or we were using kind of that Benton Bryant area. And then one up in Jonesboro too, because also, again, just a lot of travel for someone coming from Pocahontas or Manila and that area. So we're really excited to offer three, I want to say like 3 smaller conferences, but I don't think they're going to be smaller.
Yeah.
I think we can expect to have, between 200 and 300 kids at each one. We're super excited.
It is really crazy to think that the conference was like last semester of the school year. It does not feel like it was that long ago.
And I was only a month in
my
on the
God.
job, and I had no idea what to expect.
Well,
That is
that's
wild.
many years ago. That's how Stephanie started,
Yeah,
not the
that
week
makes
before the
sense, yeah.
conference. So I guess that's how we start people.
It was great.
Awesome,
Good.
man.
Just so many.
So many costumes.
I know. They're a big hit, especially with the elementary kids. And you guys come up with a lot of creative ways to kind of not just necessarily go in and read a story, which is great, and we have those great books, but also just doing these different displays, doing different coloring sheets. And I know that, I think it was Valley View who's in these pictures, it might have been them, but the No Thanks But I'd Love to Dance, someone just told me this the other day, every time they read the word dance, the
Oh,
kids
yeah.
jumped up and did a little
Dance.
dance.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's really cute.
cute. What else? Some of these are new.
Oh, this was just the other.
Hello,
Yesterday.
hello.
Just, yeah, yes.
Stop the presses.
Can
Yeah,
you hear me?
it's from Lisa and Harrisburg, and yeah, rodeo events, all kinds of things.
That was Adrian.
Hey, what's up?
That was Barton. That wasn't Valley View.
Oh,
call.
thank you. It was
We had
so
to look-
creative. I know I just read it in an email the other day, and it was all running together. I love
Thank
that.
you.
So creative, and I just got some new pictures from you guys too. We're trying to get all of them in, and I know that you guys have seen these throughout the year, but we wanted to go back to the beginning of the year and just really, again, reflect and celebrate
Yeah.
on all of the work that you guys have done. Ready, set, record.
Oh,
This will continue to just be like one event. But we have looked at a couple of different venues. There's a lot of cool like theaters and different places, but the Round Robinson's really hard to beat. Other than the parking, it's a great event
Mhm.
space. And it's part of our public library system, so it's really affordable too, which is nice. Had some really great videos, some winners from Charleston and Harbor and Arkansas High School, and I think there were more, but oops, here we go. Lots of fun. So many different table events, presentations. I feel like you guys did more presentations this year than we have in lots of years past, which to me, I just feel like as our programming is just getting like richer, you guys are just so well versed and so well trained and able to go and talk to, you know, kids your own age and the younger kids. And I'm really been impressed with the amount of presentations and things that you guys have done. Everybody, yeah, just opportunities to get behind the microphone and love it. That's a good one. Yeah, that's Lisa. They always do a cut, like usually maybe more than one cleanup. They clean up their,
Oh,
yeah, the neighborhood
That's
around their
nice.
school. Yeah.
A
Yeah.
lot of
Oh,
tables.
yes. And the, that was Hot Springs Junior Academy that did the like basketball, like shootout tobacco kind of theme thing where they could, answer a fact and try to make so many shots. I don't remember all the rules, but very clever.
Very clever.
Couple little Mardi Gras pictures from Green Forest.
Butters
Love.
from Green Forest made the slideshow.
And there's our Barton kids. Yeah. So many good ones. Getting the mascot involved. Giving back to the community with the Salvation Army.
I forgot about the one of them with the car. That is so cute.
I know. The car's got a lot of pictures over
Yeah.
the years.
as it should. It makes a statement.
Yeah.
Plant the promise. Don't press your
More of
luck.
that theme.
I love these kids drawing the healthy and unhealthy lungs. Just so many activities with elementary kids too. You guys have no idea, you know, the impact that you're making. These younger kids really, really love to see you come to their classrooms and interact with them and serve as a role model and a great leader. Oh yeah, this was just, feels like just the other day.
It does.
The Next Gen Summit, we had so much fun. The Museum of Discovery was amazing. Again, just giving you guys opportunity to get on stage and practice those leadership skills and teamwork, and so much fun.
Yeah, those two boys that got up and talked about their product they were creating. They were very good.
So creative. And so mentioning the Next Gen Summit, the 3 conferences next year will be all grades. So we'll work hard to have kind of a track for some of our younger students and a track for our older students, but we will go back to kind of having everybody together. Just because we want to be able to do multiple locations and fit that in our budget with renting 3 different places. We're gonna make it work. So many good ones here too.
Love the one of them coming down the hallway.
I know.
All excited.
Yeah. The puppet show. Love that.
Yeah.
Love the puppet show. I've seen it so long ago. And Stephanie, we
did it one time,
we
yeah.
did it a couple years ago. I
Aw,
forget
that's
where,
really
but
cute.
it is. It's so fun. If you don't know about this, your health department friends may have these, or your educational co-op friends may have this puppet show that you can borrow. And you don't the kids don't have to do the talking because it's a recording, so you're just literally like moving the puppet's mouth.
Yeah, it's so easy.
So
And
easy.
so cute for that younger age.
Yes, very cute. Okay, four guys threw down. They had a like miniature conference, or small teen conference in their area, and yes, we got some good dancing pictures in there.
Love those dancing pictures.
We've got our youth world changers doing their thing. Love this. Oh, okay, Adrian, was this you guys too that just took the page out of the My Path to Quitting book, and instead of like
Yeah.
reasons to quit, they marked out quit and to like never, and wrote never stop, and the kids listed all the, or never start, sorry.
Yes, that was us.
That's so creative and just such a good idea. They just made a copy of that page in the My Path to Quitting book that where you list your reasons to quit using tobacco, but instead they just crossed that out, and it was like, what are your reasons to never start? That's
Aw.
so good for kids that
So
age
creative.
too.
We recently had a really tragic event with vaping in our school district. And yeah, and that happened right before,
Oh, wow.
and I'm waiting on the okay to do a follow-up activity,
Yeah.
because it was very serious. So
Well, I would like to talk to you
Yeah.
about that, like offline too. That is, we never want to hear that. But I would like to learn a little bit more about it and see maybe what we can do to help too.
no problem.
Goodness, you guys, this is how important the work is that you're doing. It's really, it makes a difference. This is brand new.
So exciting, talking about making a difference.
Yeah, I got this in the mail and I was like, what? I mean, as soon as I pulled it out of my mailbox, I was like, she is just a treasure, and she's going places. So you guys probably remember her from the conference. We had the recording of her because she is way up in Fayetteville and wasn't able to come in person. But yeah, she has done so much work. She was the Tobacco Free Kids Youth Advocate of the Year and has just continued to do great things. It's just such a sweet girl. And she's going to med school.
I
Yeah.
just saw that.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Okay.
So yes, oh, I saw it on her Instagram. Yeah. Let's see what else. So some spring tour pictures starting to come in.
Still in the midst of it.
We are in the thick of it. We'll be in,
Gosh.
yes, Nemo Vista tomorrow and Arkansas High School on Friday, and I can't look past 1 week. But
Yeah.
we got some more
Oh my
coming.
Oh my goodness.
We've had a lot of fun. And what's made them, I think, the most fun too is like the extra stuff you guys kind of bring to it when the students have a few extra things to do and games to play. It's been a lot of fun. Just a quick little like lunchtime event. More spring tour. We actually had some prizes donated, so we've had some pretty good prizes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For the spring tour, we've got these digital cameras we've been giving out, and like a few things left over from Ready Set Record. So that's been nice.
Okay, I didn't know what or who that little poster was with
Oh,
the
yeah.
sun, like the
This
lungs around the earth and stuff, but it was so cute.
It's so cute. It's our Washington County advocates. They are doing so many things. They're a 4-H group and they do a lot of things in the community. I think that was them with the rodeo pictures that we shared a little bit earlier too. But this was World No Tobacco Day, and they had what was the phrase? I can't remember, but they had it in all different languages, like all across the
That's
across the-
neat.
yeah. There's a picture of the Rosebud costume that was homemade, but I think we have some others too. But yeah, also just love all this work
Creativity.
with the younger kids. The Corals Reef books and video has been really great. Love those Pickle Your Choices Wisely. It's Amina that started that.
I think
It
so,
has
yeah.
taken off. So that's what we always say, steal ideas from each other. So we love for you guys to borrow ideas and keep it going. Okay, so the rodeo pictures. Did I put that?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm telling you, so many fun things. The Easter Bunny came out to our first spring tour in Kirby.
Aw.
They had like an Easter egg hunt all day and just, yeah, so much fun.
Few shots of the Travelers game.
Oh yeah, I think we have some more of those too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. We were excited to get these little peace out tobacco
Aw.
foam finger things. That was like a last minute decision, and we were able to
Great one.
get a great one to get them in time because they looked so cute at the ball game. And we'll have some of those left for the baseball game, the Naturals game on May 21st. It's a Sunday, so it's their family day, so kids eat free. It's also Bark at the Park, so all the cute dogs will be there. So we'll be there if any of you are in the Springdale area for the Northwest Naturals game, May 21st. Let's see, more spring tours, more egg hunts, taking down tobacco at the ballpark. There's some more pictures of that homemade costume. Yeah, Hoxie doing their thing. More reading aloud. I just love more presentations. Just, you guys have really taken it and ran with it today. I mean, this year, not just today.
Only today's.
Sound is glitching, Miss Belage. I'm so sorry. Well, we are recording, so you'll be able to catch the recording too. I'll upload it to the calendar on the website when we finish today, and then I'll send it out on Friday in the weekly email. I think this may be the last one we're coming up on.
I also love the influencer shirts, the little baseball tees.
Yeah.
That was fun this year.
Something
and
different.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did finally give all of those away. I don't know how, but we had like 2 boxes of size 2X left. But we gave them away at the baseball game, and we had the tiniest
Kids
kids
of all
putting
sizes.
things on. It didn't matter. They were excited. Yeah, I loved writing the messages on the balls that they gave to the middle school for recess. That was such a good idea. More community service, packing those food bags, just always sending out messages like, oh, you know, like, did you know you can keep your pets healthy by not smoking? Here's a candy cane. Like, just the simplicity and effectiveness of it. I just love. I think we're getting close. Oh, it's your last
one
and final.
Wow, the last Trivia Tuesday.
Can you
And
believe it?
I cannot, but
We'll
as
talk
much
about
fun like
things.
trivia,
Yeah,
I'm ready
going
for
on
a
this
little bit of a break, but we will still have fun things going on in the stories over the summer.
Yeah.
So continue to stay tuned and tell your friends, because we are a few followers away again from 1,500.
That's right.
But these are our last trivia winners. Oh, wow.
There you go.
Okay, Emmy Bob, Kane Warman, and McKinley Langley won.
Yay.
So congrats if this is you or your buddies. I will tag these people on the Instagram after the meeting, and we'll send you the last prize of the school year.
Yeah, way to go, guys.
Thanks for playing.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Something usually stumps me, which I hate to admit, but
Yeah.
I rarely get
Try
all
to.
3 of them right.
Mhm.
Okay, last thing I think is just our contact information. If you guys don't have it by now, write it down. You can also email us through the website if you ever can't remember or can't find our contact information. But myself, Stephanie, and Leah work all through the summer, so we'll be here. We'll be working on the new toolkit for next year, where I had mentioned for events and activities, we'll have those laid out where you can kind of just pick from a list. And it should be set up like a lesson plan, so you'll know exactly kind of what you need to make that event happen, how many kids, what materials, how long it will take, all of those things. And of course, you guys continue to have creative ideas, but we'll be working on that. We'll be working on our new theme.
Yes, always a tough one.
Yes. So if you have any ideas,
Yeah, shout them out.
yeah, or give us a message on Instagram. We're looking for new ideas for a theme next year. We've tossed around a few, but the influencer is going to be hard to beat. We were really
It was a good
really
one.
excited about that. And then with that, we'll also be working on some kind of new workbook or guide, kind of like the influencer planner that you guys had last year. And we had the workbook the year before that, the Reach guidebook. So some kind of
Something like that.
something
Yeah.
else coming.
Yeah.
We don't know what
We
yet.
don't know what yet. Stay tuned.
But let's see. Let's see. Oh, okay. Miss Carrie's talking a little bit more about the
So sad.
the vapes. I know, I just can't stress how important this work is. Yeah, it is such a problem. You know, we have sent the survey to principals and counselors all over the state, and a lot of you, thank you, helped us get that out. I'm going to share the results of this Friday too, but we had 277 responses from the Vaping in Schools survey that we did. Where 85% say that vaping is a serious problem at their school. 63.5% said that it's one of their top disciplinary issues, which I think we kind of all knew that, but we dug in a little deeper about what they're doing for discipline, whether or not they have vape detectors and if they feel like those have been effective. And then, you know, mostly like what's working and what do you think that you need? So we heard a lot about more education for parents and students, which is something that we also plan to really work on this summer so that we can package some ideas to share with you guys, because that's where you guys are so important, helping us get this message out in your communities and in your schools. So we'll be sharing that again on Friday. The Friday emails will go through the end of this month, and then I'll take a break from those also for the summer. But like I said, we work all summer. We'll be here. Anything that you need, we are available, and we even can come and do some visits for some of you that are Boys and Girls Clubs and after school programs. We'd love to kind of catch you guys in the summer since we can't always catch you during the school year. So yeah, if there's not anything else, anyone else who wants to take yourself off mute or type in the chat, we'll just give you guys a couple of minutes. And again, can't thank you enough for all your hard work this year.
Laura Taylor,
Yes, sir.
this is Coach Newsom at Mountain Home Junior High. It was great to see y'all yesterday. Thanks for the
Yes,
visit.
yes, it was fun. Well worth the drive.
I've got about 30 students sitting in class right now listening.
Nice.
Wonderful.
nice.
I hope you guys saw yourself in some of the pictures. Well,
Thank
great.
you.
Yes, thank you. Well, if any of you, like I said, Miss Carrie, if you want to, I'm going to touch base with you when we get off of here. But yeah, anything that you guys need, we're available. And again, it's just, yeah, great year.
Yeah,
Really a big year for
fast
growth.
again.
Yeah. And I can't believe that it's coming to
I
an
know,
end.
it was a fun one.
If you have questions about your number, if you're receiving the mini grant funding from Children's and you have questions about the number of reports or anything, you can contact me or Leah. You might want to go directly to Leah because I'm just gonna have to ask her.
Yeah, just give me a shout.
But we can let you guys know. Again, I'm gonna create the link for the May reporting, but that May reporting will be optional. Yeah, let us know if you have any questions or need anything. Thanks again. Let me leave us with the celebration. Have a great
Thank
rest
you,
of-
ladies. Y'all are the best.
Thank you, guys.
Woo-hoo!